Hello, Shiners. It's your boy, Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook, your encouragement coach, welcoming you to another episode of Release the Light. Your boy's on location. I'm at beautiful Alvernia University in Reading, Pennsylvania, at the PA Maryland Boys Basketball Camp. Wow, been here all week. Spent my birthday here with these guys. It was a special treat. They even sang happy birthday to your boy. Oh, it was nice. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Release the Light is a positive platform dedicated to encouraging you to shine, to be your best self, to spread all of your positive energy upon the earth. On today's episode of Release the Light, we have a special guest for you. But before I dive into that, let me dive into welcoming all of my new subscribers that have subscribed. Oh my goodness, we've moved up to 1,200 and like 10 or 12 or 15. Thank you guys so much. And if this is the first time you've tuned in to Release the Light, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. Now, our special guest. This guy has been around for a minute or two. His father was my mentor as a coach and as a teacher as well. He has coached at Bishop McDevitt, Palmyra, and now he's at Mechanicsburg High School. We just won a district championship 2 years ago. Our special guest today is none other than Mike Gaffey. Mike Gaffey, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming in and being a part.
Anytime, Coach. Anytime.
Thank you. Now look, as I said earlier, Mike Gaffey's father was one of my mentors. Look, I had like 3 mentors in this game. One was Paul Lavelle. 2, I taught with Skip Thorne at Central Dauphin before I took that job as a head coach. And number 3 was Bill Gaffey. And so Mike now runs PA Maryland Boys Basketball Camp. Bill started that camp, how many years ago?
25 years, Coach.
25
years.
25 years. And it's one of the few overnight basketball camps that still carries a large number, well over 100 kids each year. So wow, it's Mike, success like that, I want you to tell our audience, what does it take to run a business like a camp, and you do the Big 60, and you also do the All-Star Game. So, and these things have gone on for years, the longevity, because I know we have some people out there that are entrepreneurs, and they're trying to get started in what they're trying to do, or trying to find a secret to possibly longevity in what they're trying to do.
Boy, that's a good question. The camp this past week, when I was younger, I went to overnight camp at Clarion University.
Okay.
In 6th grade, 9th grade, and 12th grade.
Wow.
And so I had such a good time and made so many friendships and had so many memorable stories to tell, too many to mention, that I always had a dream that I always wanted to run my own overnight camp. So here at Alvernia University, rest in peace, Coach Jack McCluskey, I told him about that dream when I worked with him for 1 year here as an assistant coach, and he made it a reality. And the goal of the camp is just to provide for young, aspiring basketball players and young, aspiring young men to have the best week of their summer like I did for those 3 summers. And so, through networking and connections, and then obviously when a camper comes to camp, you have to treat them right.
Yes.
You have to show them that they're important. You have to show them that they're loved, and I think over the years we've been able to do
Yes.
that. And obviously you've been a big part of that since we brought you on to do the individual instruction. And so there's all these little pieces that you put together. But like I said before, our first year in 2000, Ryan Hill, who played Division I basketball at Bucknell,
Yes.
was in fifth grade. We needed one more camper to fill the one junior division to give us a total of 40 campers. And so his parents took him to Walmart. He got some underwear, some bed sheets, and the rest is
It's history. Wow. And you see, I opened the show talking about mentors. Jack McCluskey, who used to be the head coach here, was Coach's mentor in helping him develop this basketball camp. So you people that's out there, the entrepreneur, mentorship. What else did Coach say? Wow, treat the kids with respect, treat them kind, work with them. So customer service. You should have good customer service in any business that you're trying to start. Wow, Coach, that's it. Now, some of you people don't know this, but I'm so glad I'm interviewing him. Coach retired from teaching this year. Oh my goodness. So Coach, look, you got to tell us, okay, now, how long did you teach? And maybe one good story, and again, longevity. See, longevity has its place. See, to be able to spend an absorbent amount of years in one thing, there's some secret sauce in there someplace. So, Coach, tell us about teaching and how long you taught and about recently retiring.
Teaching, I loved every minute of it, and taught for, I'm afraid to say this to your audience because then you're going to think that I'm old. I taught for 39 years. So this past year in fourth grade, I just decided that I wanted to try something different. I loved my students. I had some students that were so genuine and so polite and so loving that they congratulated me at the end of the school year. These are just fourth grade kids. And, hopefully they had, some good times as a student of mine. And so with the longevity comes the keeping it light. So with my principal, Mrs. Armstead, I would daily put things in her mailbox. 2-day-old donuts, toilet paper. Mr. Lesniak, the science teacher, gave me some antlers. I put some antlers in the mailbox. So finally in the morning, after she would be putting out fires until 9 o'clock and then finally sitting down at her desk with her mail, there would be these things in her mailbox where she'd be like, Gaffey, so keeping it light. And, with the students, you want their respect, but at the same time, you wanted to keep it light for them too, so that they just have a good feeling about their school day. So all those things together, and then just doing what you love.
Yes.
I know, Coach, you've done it. And going back to mentorship, Coach has always been the big brother that I've never had. So, once my father passed away, Coach Cook has sort of taken over the mentoring for me, and I'm so appreciative for that. So you have to have great teachers to work with. The young ladies that I worked with this year, Mrs. Howard, Miss Toro, Mrs. Dawson, and then my principal, Mrs. Armstead, they all just let me be me. And when your teacher's happy and excited about what they're doing, it translates over to your students, and the stories are just too many to mention.
Oh, I know. I can just imagine.
The stories, and, I would tell them at the dinner table relentlessly, and my daughter loves hearing them. And now I'm listening to her stories, and my son Scott is a teacher. I'm listening to his stories, and it just continues on. And so it's been great, and thanks for saying that, Coach.
Oh, awesome. Anytime.
I'm having trouble realizing what day of the week it is. I know camp today ended on a Wednesday.
Yes.
But boy, in terms of the date, I know August 1st, a friend of mine's getting married, Coach Risser.
Yes.
Then past that, I don't know what day it is or what the date is, Coach. I got to get organized.
But then that might be a good thing, Coach. That might be a good thing. Now look, I think we heard mentorship. I think we heard good customer service. And in that last segment, I think he said surround yourself with good people. He named some teachers that he taught with, and we're talking about success that leads to longevity in something that you might love to do or you might want to undertake as your business or as your occupation. So now, here comes the piece de resistance that many of you may not know.
I didn't know that he spoke French.
Oh, parlez-vous français, monsieur?
I'll tell you.
Oui, oui, monsieur. Okay, so this past June, my good friend Mike Gaffey was inducted into the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame. Mike, congratulations.
Coach.
Thank you so much. Oh, I had the honor and the privilege to be there to witness it. So, Mike, tell us about being inducted that night. Well, getting the call or the email first. I know how that is. You know, you said, you tell it, I'm not going to tell it.
Coach, it's just overwhelming. So you get the letter in the mail, and it was a Saturday. So usually it's Saturday that you're not really expecting anything in the mail. You walk out, you're half asleep. Your T-shirt's untucked. I don't know if you have shoes on, and this letter comes, and it almost brought like a little bit of a tear to my eye. My father also was in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Coach Cook has been a member for a long time. My father's been in, and when I went to the night my father got inducted, I really didn't have a goal or an aspiration to be in the Hall of Fame. I just wanted to enjoy what I did. I wanted to enjoy coaching, young men, watching teams improve, watching players improve, watching players become fathers and husbands, and this was like a cherry on the top. So that whole night was it was crazy.
It was electric, right? Oh my gosh.
Again, it just overwhelmed and thankful and blessed, and the good Lord just dropped that in my mailbox not too long ago, and so appreciative. But what a night! And you were there, obviously, which meant a lot. To be in the same room with you and so many other members of the Sports Hall of Fame that came to the dinner.
Yes.
That were already members from years previous. To just look around and see those faces, and then see that you're now one of them. I still haven't grasped that concept yet. So,
oh my gosh! And so some of those names like Bo Gantz or Bob Dibler.
Sure.
Oh my goodness! When you're sitting in a room like that,
even Greg Manning.
Great.
From Steel High, who went to the University of Maryland. His mom is 90, and she lives a couple of doors down from us.
Yes.
And just saw him the week before. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I used to watch this guy on TV. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And so, no, too good. I'm thankful that you mentioned that. But, to retire and then have that happen a week later, I had a lot going on, and then to celebrate, Father's Day with my family. Then the following day, June was just too good of a month. I didn't want June to end.
Oh, fantastic. And as I told you that night, I just felt the presence, and I know Bill was there, your father, in spirit, was in the room.
When you said that, like, I could feel my blood just go from my head down through my whole body like I've never felt before. Yeah. And so I didn't mention him a whole lot in my speech because I knew I'd start crying. So, when you said that, though, and that was just me and you,
yes,
right before the dinner,
exactly.
And you whispered in my ear, and I was like, oh. And I had to balance myself. And so I hope, hey, if anybody out there, if you get a chance to experience that, you'll know what we're talking about. But so thankful that was able to happen. And we had a great staff at camp this past week.
That was the next question, so go right ahead.
Yeah, we had so many campers that would go to Coach Cook after their meals, where you need a little downtime at camp. It was 93 degrees every day, and the kids had to walk up and down the hill to the field house. But yet they would still go to Coach Cook at 12:30, 5:30, and 10 at night.
Good kids.
Work their tails off for him. So with Coach Cook and our staff that we had here this week, and we have some great guys that have been working here for years.
Great stuff.
Just and to see that the kids and the way they interacted with their coaches this week and how they're already looking forward to next year. I think that's one of the things that keeps us.
Oh yeah,
us
keeps us young.
Yeah,
Yes, I was about to. Yes,
we got guys talking about next year already.
Yes.
So many of them are asleep right now because they've been in the car for 10 minutes and
exactly, and can't wait to get home. Right, legs tired.
And Coach Cook's just a big part of what we do around here. So it's just
family affair.
Yes.
It's good. It's still good.
It's just great to be with you, Coach.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming on and sharing a part, number one, of what you do here. Number two, announcing and letting the world know of your retirement and being inducted into the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame. Man, that's no easy feat. Congratulations once again. To all of you campers that's out there, thank you for coming to camp this week. Parents, we love you as well. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time and your attention that you pay to your sons. Thank you for coming on the last evening to watch the games and being a part of the award ceremony. We really look forward to that every year. And so, as always, this is your boy, Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook, your encouragement coach, saying, let your light shine. Let it shine bright for the whole world to see. Goodbye for now, and God bless. Goodbye.